Hi everyone, Higher Self Magic here, and what a wonderful day this is today. We're just coming up to Mercury retrograde, finishing Mercury going direct, and we're going to hit much more clarity than ever before. It's going to be, things are going to become so much clearer to us from tomorrow. We've all sort of gone through some sort of turning point in various areas of our lives, whether it's love or work or family, a close relationship, friendship, employee, sibling, child. There's been some turning point occurred during this period when the portal opened on the 11th of the 11th. And that portal closes on the 12th of the 12th. And in this time, this is a great time for manifestation. Now, Mercury retrograde has held that back a bit because things are sometimes a little unclear with the Mercury retrograde. And as you know, communication becomes completely mixed up. I've got a turtle here for you today. I rub this turtle most mornings because it's a very spiritual being, and the turtle, it's known, is at the bottom of the seabed, and he brings up all the minerals, the salt, what's so necessary for our well-being, for our health, for our look. And so in some parts of the world, the turtle is really, mostly the southern hemisphere, the turtle is really in abundance at the moment. Of course, in the northern hemisphere, we haven't got such beautiful luxuries, but there's been a lot of misunderstandings in relationships, in work situations, but some have been necessary and have got us to where we are now, because there needed to be a break with those people. And in the northern hemisphere, we have autumn. And of course, autumn, oh, I love Archangel Uriel, and she's really sending amazing messages out at the moment and saying, believe in your dreams. Look, here we are. Believe in your dreams, because they are very likely to come true in this portal. And she's opening up your seventh chakra, which is your crown chakra, making you think more clearly, giving you clarity. And this reading is so very importantly about clarity. A matter that becomes clear ceases to concern us. And sometimes we say, when we've got a problem, in 5 years' time, that problem will not be your problem anymore. You'll just look at it and think, what was I so worried and upset about? Sometimes in 1 year, but sometimes if it's related to a heartbreak, possibly 5. Archangel Uriel is saying, I'm giving you clarity where there was a lack of clearness, a lack of understanding. I'm going to bring it to you. And don't stop believing in your dreams, because they're going to come true. And what comes is going to be so much better than what's gone. So this is all about getting to the end of this Mercury retrograde, getting through the shadow period. Once that's over, woo, 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 it's like going straight forwards. And once we get a balanced combination of outer and inner clarity, we can translate our goals into proper achievements. Things are so much more straightforward than you think. And you might have thought things were complicated and things ended due to complications. They ended because they needed to. They were no longer suited to your life. They were no longer needed, like the leaves fall off the trees. People fall out of our lives at certain times in our lives, and this is one of them. This has been a period where they've all been falling out, and if they've gone, they've gone. Let them go. If you're a fire sign, things are going to be very lucky for you. Yeah, fire's considered to be very lucky in this period, this portal. And sometimes things have been sent to us they've been sent from heaven. They're heaven sent because they wanted us to remove our blinkers and reconsider people being in our life that shouldn't be there, and also reconsider our rash decisions and whether we should have maybe been more cautious or more forgiving. So there's a lot going on in the next 24 hours and in that Mercury retrograde shadow period. So you're going to be considering an awful lot in the next few days, and fire has no form of its own, as we know. It depends on the air. For example, air signs and fire signs go very well together. And so the fire has no form of its own. It's either kept alive through the air, the breeze, whatever. But sometimes we cling on to the fire as a burning object for its brightness. And some people might be clinging on to us, people that have got a negative energy and that we need to remove from our lives because we can't. They want us all to themselves, but not in the right way. They always say, let something go, and if it comes back, it really belonged to you. So yeah, there's a lot here about attachments, clarity with attachments. Yesterday, the Virgin, Richard Branson's wife, died. She was 5 years older than him. She was 80, he's 75. And he met her while she was working in a brick and brack shop. And he went there every day when he was 25 and bought something that he didn't need just so he could talk to her. And he'd fallen in love with her, and he could have had anyone. He'd already started his empire, but he chose this girl in a brick and brack shop. Look, the crown chakra. And now we've got Archangel Matron coming in and really opening up your thinking power. It's quite incredible how the angels are offering you protection at this time. And what Archangel Matron is saying is get in touch with what you really want, believe in what you really want, and go for it. So Richard Branson, he literally wanted this woman. He kept going to the shop until the relationship had formed as friends, her serving him every day, and they became partners in a 50-year marriage. And like he said yesterday, I will always love you, Joe. And so that is true love. If you're not in love, that's what you want. Completely pure, excellent, amazing love. And sometimes it needs a breathing space before it can reveal the truth of being true love. So don't hurry these things. Mercury retrograde's over, so love's going to come in more readily. Mercury retrogrades are usually for past loves, and if they haven't come in, they're probably never going to come in. Because this one was a very important one, the last one of this karmic number 9 year. So there's a question mark over our old ways, our old relationships, things, the way we did things, the way we do things. But with the clarity that's coming with Mercury going direct, you will find new ways of proceeding. You'll find a clear and constantly updated path, which encourages you to create what you need to create to make movements, to meet the people that are going to have proper meaning in your life. And this is all going to happen in this period up to that 12/12 portal and beyond. We've got a number 10 year coming next year, which is the year where dreams really do come true. And that luminous path which takes us to that number 10 year, look, you're walking away from all that doesn't serve you, and you're so happy doing that. We've got spring blossom here. So I think someone's going to be really like forgotten and out of your life by the time we get to the spring. But look, got the spring blossom, and we've got this girl just shutting the gate on what doesn't serve her anymore. So it might take you until the spring to totally clear all that stuff up, but that's just me seeing the blossom. Maybe it started last spring where you started to let certain people go, or you were aware of the fact they were no longer suitable for you. Can we have some more cards, please, Sarah Elizabeth? If you've not heard me before, welcome. My spirit guide, she's called Sarah Elizabeth, and she's from the Bronte period, where the Brontes used to write in the parsonage. And Charlotte was a very close friend of hers, and they lived in the parsonage, which was very close to where I was born. And I spent a lot of time in Haworth around that parsonage, and Sarah Elizabeth found me and I found her. So let's see what's coming up. Yeah, you've had a lot of anxiety through a certain person who, by letting go, you're going to be moving on in a different way through your world, taking your manifestations, taking the magic you've created, because the world's going to be so much more magical. Look, you're standing there looking out and feeling that air around you. And you know the world is your lobster. I always say that rather than your oyster. And there's going to be a contract coming up. Obviously, you can't sign those in Mercury retrograde, so wait another week. But there's going to be a contract coming up, and you're going to be so sure about that. It's going to be like the fool jumping off the edge of the cliff into a safety net, because you're wearing a blindfold and it's totally balanced. It might have something to do with book deals or some sort of lyrics or writing or script learning. There are books there, but you have got things under control. And you're going to be going on a journey. That world is opening up to you. You're going to see much more of the world. You're going to be going on a journey, and look at that bag there. You're holding a bag there in your hand, and that bag is going to be dropped over the edge of that bridge into the torrent, and you're going to walk through to the signpost of happiness. That's for sure. You're making your way there, and you're going to find something very attractive at the other side when you reach that signpost. It's like the angels are at work creating that meeting. It's like happiness, or this attractive person or thing, is gonna, it's been something you've wanted for so long that it's like a butterfly. You could be sitting in the garden and the butterfly's fluttering away, and then all of a sudden you're quiet and the butterfly comes and sits on your hand, or the butterfly just comes really close and you can see it. And that's what it's going to be like, the fluttering and then the attraction. And that attraction will be in the first moment. It doesn't have to take ages to build up. It's going to be right in that first moment. You're going to know it. You're not going to act on it immediately, but you're going to know. You're going to know this is it. This is it. I don't have to go through any more blood, sweat and tears. This is it. So you can see without looking that this is right for you. It's like the angels have said, this is magical. This is a magical blessing. Can we have some more cards, please? For the person. Oh, and it's going to be very joyful. Lots of interaction, lots of happiness is going to be surrounding you because of this. It could be that this person's got a big family, or it could be, if it's not love, it could be a work thing where the people you work for, you're going to be very joyously working with, yet have your own pillar of success within that. Maybe be the leader. I can see some sort of incredible stuff happening. And then we've got your 5th chakra. Gosh, the angels, Archangel Gabriel is here as well. And he's saying, I'm clearing up your communication skills. So everything you say is clear, and it's going to be crystal clear. And what people say to you is going to be crystal clear. There's going to be no misunderstandings. The year 10 is going to be such a wonderful year of clarity, of attraction, of magical success, of magical blessings, a sort of profound fulfillment in a complete magical way. And it's a sort of yes moment. So when we get to that 12/12 day at the close of that portal, it's like, wow, the rest of this is going to be so lovely, folks. You're going into number 10 feeling really good. Even if things aren't perfect, you know perfection's coming. And quite honestly, if you've got your health, you've got everything. And you'd be grateful for that, because so many people lose their lives due to just having to leave this earth early. We all have soul contracts. We all have contracts. When we arrive, it's said we've arrived and our destination date is like written. So make the most of the time you've got on this beautiful planet. Let's try and make it more beautiful, because it's actually being, the beauty's trying to be, it's sort of eroded. Let's have more of David Attenborough and less of fighting. But a mutually beneficial attraction is brewing. Now, whether this is in love or work or friendship is dependent on your situation. But it's going to be like a yin and yang are drawn back together, like two broken pieces of china. They're drawn back together and they're completely fixed. There's no line, there's no severity, nothing. It's just perfection. So relax, flow downstream. And once we're over tomorrow, Mercury goes direct and we get through that shadow period. It's going to be a wonderful journey. It really is. You know, your journey, you'll be going to the garden and the gate. You'll have so many beautiful things to look at, and birds singing, beautiful flowers. Yeah. And daughter spirit. So someone in the spirit world is really looking after you. Really looking after you. Yeah. The days of deceit are over. The days of misunderstandings are over. Things are going to be much clearer. So embrace this world with grace and gratitude, because a beautiful outcome is written in these cards for you, whoever you are. And I'm really sorry, but my battery is running low, so I wasn't expecting to do this. We've got daughter spirit and we've got daughter value. So the door is opening, and it's happening quite quickly, to more money, to more stability, to more precious things to make us happy. They're coming through. You stop hustling to make things happen. Trust in serendipity. Trust in the universe bringing you what you need. All manner of things are going to go well. enjoy the idyllic climate that's going to come and sort of like prepare yourself for it. I just feel like you've got a divine mandate here. And it just feels that regardless of whether you want love or not, there's a romantic chapter coming, a romantic area coming where you're just going to be thrown in and you're going to feel it. You're going to look at this person and go, whoa, you who I've been waiting for. No wonder I didn't settle. Whatever age you are, that person's going to come and look at you and you're going to know. Yeah. Look, woman holding a heart. It doesn't matter what gender you are, what sexuality you are, it's going to happen. So open up and let it in. So William Shakespeare once said, love sought is good, but love unsought is even better. And it just finds you. And it will. It will. Oh my God. All your chakras are opening. Your gut reactions to things are going to be so really instinctively amazing. So do listen to your gut. I've talked to you about that before. So many things can distract us, confuse us, but not our gut. So set your intentions, believe in your beliefs, believe in what you want, believe in your dreams, manifest. It's coming. Children understand how to create magic. They write it on a piece of paper, they kiss the paper and then they hide it. And hey presto, one sunny day their wish comes true. Well, this is what's going to happen to you. Write them down, write your wishes down. So allow your mind to gather its dreams and confide your wishes to the benevolent sort of rainbow energies of the universe. Look, you couldn't make this shit up. We've got the angel of love looking after you. You really couldn't. And it's gonna be, so having won your heart or having won the other's heart, it's like this planet's going to become such a more beautiful place, a friendlier place, a happier place, a sort of warm and secure foundation for you. And there's going to be that harmonious fragrance of love everywhere. And you'll continually attract this person forever. It'll just be like a vibration between you. It's just like the flower always points towards the sun, doesn't it? And you're always going to point towards this person and this person's going to point towards you. One last card before I go. This is an oracle reading. I hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have, please like, share and subscribe. It's not going to have any hashtags. So I'm going to just put it out. Whoever's meant to see it will find it. Let the miracles happen. Let's see what my message is. Oh, there's been a lot of change in your thinking patterns. Oh, and what did I say? You can tell who's deceitful, who's not. And you know, your gut will tell you, and you are going to push those people out. There are so many adjacent possibilities coming up in your life in general. But the angel of love is bringing you that caring connection. And there we have the woman holding the heart. And here we have the man holding the heart. And another angel's helping you, Archangel Michael, who's so beautiful. And he's really looking after your heart chakra. You take care and have a wonderful evening. And look forward to Mercury going direct tomorrow. I think it's the 29th, actually, Saturday. So you take care. Just don't do much tomorrow, don't do much on Saturday, and then on Sunday go like, rejoice, Mercury's direct. You take care. Saturday and Sunday are going to be great. You're going to feel a lot more a lot of clarity in your bones, in your body, in your whole psyche. And please like, share and subscribe. And if you could put a comment down below, it would be really great. And I am available for personal readings if you would like one. Just contact me on egmagic13@hotmail.com. Thank you.